Welcome to the next issue
podcast. Please enjoy
the show.
Woo! Here we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Next Issue podcast. We have a very, very cool show today. Before we get into all that, though, and before I ask my host how they've been and how they're doing, I do want to promote. We have a new video on the channel where I talk about if you enjoyed reading this book, maybe there's a comic book that you might enjoy as well. So yeah, it's a very, or vice versa, I guess. If you enjoyed the comic book, maybe you can read this book. So we got all that kind of fun stuff in the channel. But
you've piqued my interest just enough to go look at that video. Yeah, because now I want to know, but I don't. But I was going to ask you, what is it? But that would be giving it away. I'm going to go check out the video.
I mean, I will say it is on the thumbnail, but if you click the video, I appreciate it too.
I'll give you the view.
Thank you. Which does tell me that you haven't seen it, and it's been up over almost 24 hours. So that's a conversation for after the show.
Listen, it's been quite a morning, quite a night last night, quite a morning.
Well, that segues well into how you guys been. How's it going?
Pretty good. There's
that good, huh?
That good to really just go.
Fucking love it. We have a really cool show today. Jeff has prepared, in spite of all his hardships, what I think is a very fun show where we're going to get into a lot of different topics. But I want to ask, there's a few things that I want to make some clips for our show, right? To promote the show. And I figure those are, it's all about hot takes today. So maybe let me ask you guys, is there a hill in pop culture that you're willing to die on? Like, things like comic books are always better than the movies that they're adapted in, or physical media will never die. I don't know, animation deserves more Best Picture nominations. Or
is physical media will never die a hot take, because like it is still around. Like the evidence
depends on what level of executive you ask.
Okay, but like you can get physical media cheap now. So there is a part of the population that just doesn't care enough that it's driven the price down. So like I got a stack of DVDs and Blu-rays I got from my library stuff for like $1 each.
Yeah.
And then that's something I can add to my server, my Jellyfin server, and just watch anytime.
And recently the Sony CEO announced that PlayStation games will no longer be physical. So like,
yeah, but look at the backlash that is given to them. So there is so much backlash.
Yeah,
people are like canceling their orders and stuff. Sony went dark for a week.
Yeah,
Sony went dark for a week on social media, and they're still not.
There is just something, and even if right now, like most games require you to have an internet connection or whatever, like it's not like back in the day where you just put in a disc or a cartridge and you like game on, right?
Yeah,
like you have to install, download patches, like all this other bullshit, but still just having there's been only one game where I bought a digital thing, and it's because it came as a bundle. But I don't buy a lot of video games, but even when I do, like I want a physical disc, even if it's just because I might be able to resell it at some point. And maybe that's another thing that Sony's trying to get rid of, which like fucking GameStop is dead, I guess.
Well, yeah. I mean, Sony's also done the thing where they erased, or they are going to, because people that downloaded all the movies on their Sony stuff, like Sony lost the licensing agreement to all that stuff. So if you bought a movie through your Sony Play Store or whatever it's called, that's going away. You spent $20 on nothing or whatever, however much you spent.
That was the longest rental of your life.
It was the longest rental of your life, and now it's gone forever.
Physical media. No one takes it away unless they come into your house.
Also, there's there's like a growing aftermarket for people that are redeveloping like little consoles and stuff like that. Are just like, look at this, you put the little cartridges in and stuff, like all these little tinier businesses are popping up that are creating these handheld technologies that are like retro games and stuff with physical cartridges. I think that there's a push to do that because people are greedy, because the corporations are just like, we want to give and take as we feel. But I think there's always going to be pushback from the consumer that will never happen.
Yeah, for sure. I think
I mean,
also
as long as there's a physical thing, like obviously
Yeah.
technology, nobody's going for 8 tracks anymore, but like as long as there's a physical thing like CDs, cassette tapes, not even cassette tapes, I think those are
People
vanity.
are
Vinyl.
going for 8 tracks.
Vinyl.
8 tracks have shown up at Shelby's half price, and players even. Like there's been a wild mobile player that would hold 5 8 tracks in it, and someone bought it. I think it was like around $100 too, because it was such an old piece of equipment that still worked. But 8 tracks do it, and it's more of the equipment that I've seen, or at least Shelby's shown me that sells over there. But and some of the particular artists will sell out on 8-track.
Guys, let's go looking for Walkman. Let's go buy a Walkman together.
I've got one upstairs. Let me grab it.
Well, you can still go with us. I mean,
do you want to rate my
Radio Shack?
Do you want to rate my physical media real quick and
let's
see if it's worth it? Okay,
we'll give you a thumbs up or down. How about that? Since it's oh fuck yeah, the bitch.
Oh, who's that?
Warriors.
Oh,
Warriors.
Yeah.
Come out and play. I haven't seen that, so I'll abstain.
Yeah, this is our to watch pile of things that we just picked up. This is the only good Cloverfield movie.
I like the first one as well, but I'll give that one a thumbs
I do
up.
like the first one.
John Goodman is fucking fantastic.
John Goodman's scary.
I don't think I've seen that, so I'll abstain as well. But I don't think I've seen Scanners.
You know, Scanners is just the head exploding GIF movie.
Yeah. I gather from it's a cool cover though. Like I like the design. That's another thing we're losing with physical media being gone. Like these really cool DVD covers and stuff.
This is the Criterion.
Yeah, makes sense. Oh, okay, makes sense.
Yeah,
makes sense.
Yeah. I'll have another. I think Criterion or Arrow over here. So this was $1.
Oh,
that's a great movie.
Summer, that great flick. I don't know if you guys are going to dig this one or not, because this is kind of a cult film, a cyberpunk film. I really dig.
Down.
I'm waiting for the thumb down on this one. But
I love Johnny Mnemonic.
Save me, Keanu.
I love Johnny Mnemonic. It's like, what if we did The Matrix like a few years before?
Yes,
but not as good.
With Ice-T and a talking dolphin.
Yeah. Over the hedge. I don't know if I've ever seen that film.
Who does some voice work in this?
Oh, Steve Carell is the crazy squirrel in it.
Bruce Willis. So that was a Bruce Willis pick.
But is that the movie with Steve Carell? Am I thinking of a different?
I think he's in it.
He's in The Squirrel, I think, right? Maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe
and it has a great soundtrack too.
Yeah, nice. Zach and Mira make a porno. Not my favorite of Kevin Smith's movie, but it's a fun movie.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this is low-key one of the best Carl Urban films nobody has seen.
I love Pat.
I saw it once.
When we did our show about
Carl Urban,
years ago, I looked it up and then I watched it. I was like, this is fucking bonkers. Take it. Oh, he's coming to Dallas Fan Expo.
Oh, he is?
Yeah. Him and the cast of The Boys. Uncle Buck.
Boys.
Fucking giant pancake.
Good.
Love a giant pancake.
These are $1 pickups.
Wow.
And then I could just load them on a local server and watch them whenever I want, but also have a physical copy.
You get to watch all the director's commentary. That's a fantastic movie.
I've never seen A Mighty Wind.
Okay, it
is the least funny. It's the slowest of all those whatever movies. I can't remember his name.
Yeah, Christopher Guest films.
Christopher Guest films, but it's still like the improv on those things are so like you can't. I feel like they're art, like because it's all improv.
This is the last one. This is from Arrow. Arrow's putting out great physical media as well as Shout. So those are the two places. Shit, there's another one. Oh, and Criterion, of course. So
Clay
is that the first RoboCop?
Whenever Clay goes downtown, he takes that with him so he can show a tour of the RoboCop filming in downtown Dallas.
I know they want to tear down City Hall, and it's like that's OCP though. I mean. Why?
They don't have money to do anything right now. They're furloughing.
They don't have money to even
political.
They don't even have money to tear it down.
Dallas is.
Yeah, they don't even have money to tear it down.
What kind of city is Dallas to y'all? Because it just is like a void of like places that used to exist that are no
I
more.
I feel like everything's now out in the suburbs and the little communities. Like you kind of build your own thing there. I don't know if you saw they're redoing Collin Creek and like this walkable outdoor area where the mall used to be.
Because what it's going to hit 100 this week, and who doesn't love to be outdoors?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
maybe three.
Those
Yeah,
open air
maybe,
malls are really good. I love
maybe
walking around
not
the
during the
Fire Wheel
summer,
open
but
air.
we get 9 other months where it's walkable when it's not the 3 hottest months of the year.
And have you guys seen the video of the is it the Universal Kids Park in Frisco? It's all just like concrete and like just concrete.
Oh, my buddy just took his kids. I don't know. He didn't report back. I'm gonna have to ask him. Austin, if you're watching, let us know in the chat.
Is it a brutalist fun park?
Well,
It seems like so. It seems like just none of the plants have grown in from like their first
they kind of
designs.
rush from what he was saying, and I haven't done any research, so this is all my buddy. Like he was saying that they wanted to rush the opening for the World Cup, which will transition neatly into something else in a second. They wanted to rush the opening for the World Cup because people were gonna be here. So yeah, everything like plants, you can't rush plants, right? Like there's stuff missing. Like, come on, hurry up, plant, grow. Yeah, and I think what they should do downtown in the city hall, when the malls are kind of half empty, so like random things start taking up the spots. Like there's an event space and maybe like I don't know, like a pop-up bookstore, like just random things. Music City Hall, which is in Louisville, has like the museum of the army or the World War II museum or something like that, which is never open whenever we go for the convention for comics. It's always closed. I don't know when that place is open or when they do business. It's always like
only.
Yeah. So you can only tell.
They probably got some wild shit to show you if you make an appointment and they walk you through. That's why it's closed to public. So
maybe. But the funniest part about that mall too is that downstairs there's like they sell lawnmowers, like just like a full on, almost looks like a lawnmower dealership and like tools and stuff. But I was like, this is like the weirdest place for you to have this. But the part of the mall, which I think it used to be the JCPenney, is now the NTX Arena, where they do those big card shows for Pokemon and sports cards and stuff. So like, let's use some of the places in City Hall like that to have people gather. Imagine if we had a third place to go hang out in. That'd be crazy. That'd be fucking insane.
The Dallas City Hall is built in like a upside down triangle, so it angles out.
Speaking of brutalists, right? Like,
yeah, you could do bungee jumping off the roof. Like that's what I would do. Like,
yeah, and then you can be on one side and hide in the shade from the heat.
Yeah. We just deserve a RoboCop statue there and make it a tourist attraction.
Oh, there should be a RoboCop statue there.
I mean, there's so many films that have been filmed downtown. There should be these like monuments of different places of where things have filmed. Wes Anderson is filmed around here, so it'd be kind of cool to just go to those places and the city had them marked in some way.
Yeah, most JFK movies most JFK movies are shot here.
Yeah, most JFK movies.
Most of them.
All right, Clay. Before we move on, I want you to show us your World Cup cups.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll start the actual show.
Okay, because we were doing a show on items that come in. I wouldn't say Happy Meals because now they basically do them for adults.
I mean, they make you happy though. So
yeah, it's like
who'd I get? Is that so? You got two Ronaldinho. Is that Pulisic? And
yes. Is he the one that broke his leg?
No, and then Son from Korea.
Yeah, so
South
you can have all four, man.
South Korea to be more precise.
But when we get to the talking about food stuff, like I showed Jeff what I had, so I have quite a bit of stuff that I've gotten from fast food meals over the years.
Well, great. That transitions as well to see.
Hey. Oh, whoa. Hey. Whoa. I'm in the middle now.
Oh,
watch out, Clay. Letter Kid's coming for you.
Yeah, he's coming for you.
All right.
Yeah, because we went to look to see because they were going for a lot of money on eBay like that day, but I'm sure it's died down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you wanna do the third thing first since I put it on the thumbnail?
Let's take a look and see what I put third.
Oh, yeah,
People.
big
Oh yeah, yeah,
movie.
yeah, yeah.
So let's do that,
Yeah,
and then
there's
we
a.
can go from there.
This will. Yeah. So people are. So we did a. We talked a while back. This is our news segment, by the way. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show. Let's do some quick news segments. Now in the news on the march. A few weeks ago, Danny and I got in a conversation about how we hate people that do movie reviews without actually watching the movies. This has kind of become a trend in the online influencer community, I suppose. It hit Masters of the Universe.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, whoa! The audience hates it. The audience hates
they
it.
did not like that at all.
Masters of the Universe got slammed before it even came out by people who were like, "Well, we hate Jared Leto" or whatever. So it obviously tanked in the box office. Even though I think it was a really good movie, Supergirl had the same kind of response that was led by negative, toxic fandom and men who hate women, who all create just whatever the movie, just tarnished the movie before it even came out. Supergirl's an okay movie. It's not the best movie, but it did not deserve the backlash that it caught. Now we get to Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, that is coming out this upcoming week. Danny has his tickets already.
I don't, because I'm trying to figure out if I can find a 70mm screening still, even if it's like super early. So I'm trying to work that out. But if not, yeah, I will find the biggest screen possible, because that's how Nolan wants me to either watch in the biggest screen possible or wait till I can watch it on my Apple Watch.
It's one of those two.
It's no in between for Nolan.
Beforehand, even before he did not do any screenings for influencers. It was all movie reviewers, straight up. And I don't know I know what the difference is, but I don't know what the line of demarcation is for that. Anyway, so that upset a bunch of the influencers because they were just like, also, there was this huge backlash to the Odyssey movie beforehand from the conservative people, because they do not like Lupita Nyong'o being in it because she's black. They don't like Elliot Page being in it because Elliot Page used to be. Yeah. And then they're starting to. They start with some small nitpicky things where, like, it's not period appropriate costuming, and then they move into their more racist whatever elements. So
if that's who you're going to for like movie advice, then that's just sad. Like, because those people are devoid of fun and thieves of joy. I mean, this is a Nolan film. Like, this is, he hasn't.
And the people that
crap.
Yeah, and the reviewers that have seen it are saying it's his best film. They are going, everything that I've heard about this movie from the reviewers that have seen it are like, it's amazing, it's mind blowing. It's like they're saying it's his best work, which is pretty crazy because it's Christopher Nolan, right?
I've heard him talk a little bit about it. Matter of fact, Matt Damon was on Amy Poehler's Good Hang this week, and Nolan is the person that she calls right before. She always calls a friend or somebody. And I guess Ben Affleck wasn't available. So yeah, Christopher Nolan.
He was taking a smoke break.
Yeah, it is the wild to see Christopher Nolan on like a podcast format.
Yes.
But yeah, even you could tell Amy was probably like kind of like flabbergasted that she had Christopher Nolan on.
Yeah.
So,
come direct a Parks and Rec reunion, please.
But from what I've seen, it's really a very personal film to him, his own Odyssey, if you will. Like movie making takes him away from his family for long periods of time, so I'm sure he can relate to a lot of that. And then just like the journey, and then things kind of coming up. Like, it's just, a lot of the themes are universal from that story for a reason. So you can see, so I'm very excited. We didn't really do a most anticipated. I think we did do a hype list a while back, and maybe this was pretty high. I'm sure it was. But I'm a Christopher Nolan guy, so like I'm very excited for this. I like everyone in the cast. Like, the fact that everyone keeps raving about Zendaya as Athena in her role that's probably very minimal anyways, like it's pretty
Yeah,
crazy. So yeah, I'm excited.
I'm excited about that cast for sure. That cast
Yeah.
is insane, and I love a good big Hollywood cast, like a big
Yeah.
blockbuster cast.
They
So
don't make
it's
him
much
like
more
that
fun.
anymore, you see. Uh,
They sure don't. I think one of the funniest things about this is that there's some true revisionist history where people are like, Christopher Nolan's movies aren't even that good. And I'm like, what are you even talking about? What is the gaslighting that has happened? They're like, what was Oppenheimer was boring, is what I'm starting to hear more and more coming out from that crowd. And I'm just like, you guys are nuts. Like,
Too
you
many
will
voices with
completely
no.
warp your sense of reality just to fit your narrative. It's just insane.
I
Anyway,
think
that movie's going to make $1 million.
my
100 million. I think it's on track to make 130 something on the opening weekend domestically,
yeah
200 million
my
internationally.
I would say, I guess if you want to say my least favorite Nolan film is I think Insomnia. Is that the one with Al Pacino
Yeah.
where he goes
Yeah,
to Alaska? Like that one's a hard to watch because I think thematically the film also demands of you to like it's just so much tension for him not being able to sleep and all, like just the even just that image of like not being able to sleep is pretty hard. So like I yeah, that one I don't like as much, but man, everything else is so like yeah, I would put though any film really against anything else. I know a lot of people complain about the Dark Knight Rises, but I still really enjoy that film. Um yeah, I don't know. I
How can you?
intended with the sound, but watch it with subtitles. Fuck off.
His take is so amazing. Even if you don't like, you still feel like it needs to be like some sort of like 90s comic book, man. The look and style of everything he added to the Batman universe in those three films is
Yeah.
amazing. And like, how do you not appreciate the Joker at all?
Maybe next week we can rank Nolan's films.
maybe.
Something like that. Since I think, yeah, just in case everybody doesn't get to go see the Odyssey. Plus, give people time to actually watch the Odyssey because it's a long one. So,
Yeah,
like
because I won't
carving
be
out,
able to get out and see it.
yeah, so carving out 3 hours of your time, plus travel time and all that stuff, plus beating people to the theater. Let's see. Leonard Kim does have an opinion on here. So, my only trepidation with the Odyssey is that Nolan goes too artsy fartsy with it and makes it boring. I love mythology, so I hope the intrigue and potential spectacle was there. I will say, as somebody that has attempted to read the Odyssey, the book itself is pretty
It's like it's kind
boring.
of a
Like
boring
the
book.
highlights are cool, the idea of it's all very cool, but the book itself is kind of boring. It is a poem, and so it's kind of also told in a weird way. I'm trying to find a better adaptation or translation of it where they kind of
The Odyssey
rearrange
is
it.
like it's like the ultimate road trip story. It's the first road
Yeah,
trip story because he's trying to
Euro
get back
trip,
home.
if you will.
It's Euro trip, except it focuses on like the boring parts where you're just sitting in the car, like just
Yeah,
like listening to whatever radio and before you get to the spot, like your destination spots or your travel
yeah.
spots. So
So
that's where
Matt
all the
Damon only
excitement
shows.
happens.
So Matt Damon just shows up at the end and sings the Odyssey,
Yeah,
just like
Scotty
Euro Trip.
Yeah.
doesn't. No, he's reprising his
Yeah.
role. Uh,
Um, so that's
but
the
yeah,
Odyssey. I just want to talk about how people are still out there being like movies suck before they
well, I guess
even
we might as
come
well do
out.
a review now, since we haven't seen it, anyways.
Yeah,
Two
yeah. What's
thumbs
your
up,
Odyssey review?
6 thumbs up from the Next Issue podcast. And that's we only didn't get to 8 because Josh is in here, but I'm sure he would also love it. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
all right.
Other news, quick news. We can talk about this real quick. The Emmys came out. The Emmy nominations, not the Emmys themselves.
Oh,
But
the Emmys came out. Oh, great.
the nominations came out. There were a couple of our favorite shows that were on there. I don't know if you want to pull up that link that I sent because that has the list of
Yeah.
everything.
Hold on. Letter Kim, the Odyssey walk, so that solo travel YouTubers could track. Yeah, that's right.
Scrolling.
Survival man. All right, I got
Oh
the
man,
link
why
right
didn't one of those
here.
YouTubers do that? Where he's like, I'm gonna recreate Odysseus's trip around Greece.
Oh yeah, because you can't find bees anymore for the wax that you need to cover your ears during that one little part
Oh yeah, yeah.
where
Bees are
the
extinct.
Odyssey gets quite kinky. For the if you're into bondage, they do time to the mast. So spoiler alert. All right, what would you like me to read here, Jeff? You want me to share it?
Oh, yeah, I was going to share. Yeah, if you want to share it, we can just look at the list together. There's a list at
Yeah,
the
for
bottom
sure.
of the deadline link. Here we go. So if you scroll towards the bottom, we will see the list of there we go, nominees by program, and I think if you keep scrolling, it'll have like all of them broken down. But I know for sure your
Drama.
what's your Game of Thrones remake got? Here we go.
Night of the
Gilded
Seven
Age. Oh,
Kingdoms.
Night of the
Yeah, so
Seven
this is
Kingdoms got
this
nominated.
is drama. This is drama. So we have the Diplomat, which is the Kerry Russell show on Netflix. We have the Gilded Age, which is the Carrie Coon show on HBO. Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Paradise, which is the Cyclops show on Hulu.
I never even heard of that.
It's where the president, Cyclops is the president. James
Oh,
Marsden.
James
Marsden.
Marsden. Yeah.
It's like a real
the pit.
Cyclops.
The Pit is. Oh, I guess instead of going through all this, we'll just talk about it. We've seen him. Have you guys watched The Diplomat?
No.
I've seen a couple of seasons of it. It's pretty fucking great. Like Kerry Russell. Also, seeing an effective body of government, it's nice. It's comforting.
We don't have to go back to the West Wing.
Is this her? This is Kerry Russell's second. Wasn't she in?
The
Those are the
American.
Americans.
Yeah, this is her second kind of political drama.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The Gilded Age, like I said, that's one of those like old New York, like how the rich and the new rich kind of, so it's fun to watch people that are rich fight. Let them fight, like Ken Watanabe says in the Godzilla film. Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Did you guys watch that?
No. I hate dragons.
Maybe I watched too much TV. That's what I'm realizing here. Paradise. That's the James Marsden show.
Add up every subscription service in here, and how much would you have to pay to be able to watch every nominated show?
Well, I have most of these, so I don't want to do that math.
Just saying, it's just weird, especially it's just pay TV. So like, how is it really like Emmy worthy? It's just because it's broadcast on a small screen now, not that it's free broadcast.
Don't worry, Clay. We'll get to TV coming back in a minute.
Yeah, I
know. The Pit. I'm sure you guys have seen The Pit, right?
Nope.
I've seen an episode.
It's
it's gross. I don't need to see that.
It's not all gross. Most of it is just a medical drama. There are some gross parts. I agree. Pluribus. I know Jeff watched that.
I have seen Pluribus. That's good.
Yeah.
Slow Horses. That's the Gary Oldman show. I haven't seen that. Except
Mark watches it and he loves that. And the other show you mentioned first,
the Diplomat.
The Diplomat. Yeah, he said those are like just as we've been chatting about what we've been watching. Like those are two shows he really loves.
Your Friends and Neighbors, which executive produced by Supergirl director Craig Gillespie. That's a John Hamm show where we got that meme of him at the club.
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's see. We got some nominations for leading actress in drama. Yeah, drama. Carrie Coon, Chase Infinity from The Testaments. I haven't seen that show. I don't know anything about it. And Kerry Russell, Rhea Seehorn, and Zendaya from Euphoria. Have you guys ever seen Euphoria?
I lived it.
Even when that show first came out, I felt like I was already too old for that.
Yeah, like exactly. Like there's something you go like, am I just a creepy dude if I watch this?
Quick here, Leonard Kim. I don't get how Night of the Seven Kingdoms is getting all this Emmy. Hold on a second, Leonard Kim. Not to mention the Emmy disheartening. Well, I would like to hear what other shows you think are more deserving, Leonard Kim, just for my own knowledge, because I love A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Cheers, MASH.
We got actors in drama. We got Sterling King Brown, Gary Oldman, Mark Ruffalo. Oh, Task is so good. If you love like FBI drama and you love Mayor of Easttown, that show's so fucking good. And then the Diplomat.
So many of these shows are a bummer, though. It's really like you have to be in a good headspace to watch, because like just the backstory on Mark Ruffalo's character was like, wow, like that's the starting point.
I started the show where Mark Ruffalo plays his own twin.
Oh yeah.
I haven't finished it because I feel like that last episode is gonna be fucking like a heartbreaker. Like, I have one episode left, and I'm like, think I'm good.
Yeah,
This is good
I
enough.
have shows like that.
All right, we got comedies. We got Abbott Elementary, The Bear, Hacks. Margot's Got Money Trouble. That's an Apple TV show. Nobody Wants This. I've never heard of that one. Only Murders in the Building, Shrinking, and Widow's Bay.
I love
Weird.
Widow's Bay.
We are
Yeah,
currently
yeah.
watching Widow's Bay.
It's
So good. Hacks is probably going to win because it's his last season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I
which
think
was
it won
great,
last
too.
year.
I love Hacks. I don't care what you guys say. I think women are funny.
Name
you go on.
5 female stand-up comedians now.
They have
And
to
then their
stand up.
jokes.
They have to stand up.
Name 5 jokes.
Let's see, what is this? Lead actress. Well, I don't want to go through the whole thing. Was there any highlights from this, Jeff? Or you want to just kind of go through some of this stuff?
The only thing I really enjoyed coming out of it is what's his name? Yahya.
Oh yeah, we do have
Abdul
Marvel.
Mateen. He got nominated for Wonder Man, so he was great in Wonder Man.
He was
The Muppet Show got 8 nominations. That Muppet Show special got 8 nominations. So I was really excited to see that. Bring them back. There are a handful of other things that kind of nerdy things that stood out to me. But those 2 were the ones that I was like, oh, that's cool. I like it that Marvel has finally. I don't know if did they get nominated for anything else? Not this year, but have they? Was like WandaVision nominated or anything like that? I don't know.
I think Loki was nominated for a few things. I think the design and stuff like that. I don't know about anything else, but yeah, let's see here. I mean, I guess we should have just seen this too. Yeah, The Pit's got 25 nominations, so that's the most. And Hacks, this might be a good place to start when you're doing like a best of list of TV for the year. And I only say starting place because there's so much TV that everybody's list can look completely different, and everybody would be able to back it up. Like, yeah, my shows are solid. There's so much TV right now. I do like the Apple Music Super Bowl halftime show starring Bad Bunny, 9 nominations, but apparently nobody watched it. That's what I saw on some of the news channels.
Nobody watched the halftime show.
Maybe they were talking about the other one that was going on at the same time. So, and the top platform is HBO Max with 122 nominations. And that's not even TV. That's HBO. So,
not anymore.
It is. It's back to HBO. Remember?
It is back to HBO.
They paid $3 million or whatever to get HBO back.
Until a consultant convinces them they should drop the HBO.
And we will. We're.
It'll just take one thing to make the brand kind of look kind of sketchy, and they'll oh, we should we'll just call this.
I want them to pay me $30,000 to be just so I can say you guys should drop the H.
That's so cheap.
BO TV.
But the rest of the payment would be in everybody else calling them BOTV.
I would drop the B and call it Homax.
Homax.
All right.
Well, the last little quick news brief story that I have is if you saw on that list, HBO got the most nominations. Netflix came in second.
Yeah.
And they're pissed. They're pissed because people are not watching Netflix. I mean, they still have a lot of subscribers and stuff, but according to their internal numbers, people don't stay watching Netflix. Like, they'll turn it on, they'll start a show, and then they'll nope out. They'll just leave Netflix and go watch something else. So Netflix is like, how do we counter? How do we get people to stay on our platform? And they've come up with this ingenious idea to try to stream live television. I don't know if you guys have ever seen anything like that before.
Whoa.
But a linear television stream is what they've come up with. And my mind is blown. I've never heard of anything like that before. I did not grow up certainly watching anything like that.
So you would tune in at a certain time to watch a show or event that would be live, and
Correct.
they want you to pay to see that. where we used to not have to pay, and things were fine.
What happens if I show up earlier? Is there something else playing before that, or do I have to pick something? Or maybe if I want to,
there's something there. Like you just turn it on, and it is on, and there's something
all the
there
time
for you to watch. Yeah, so if you watch, like, let's say you like sci-fi, and you wanted to go to like a sci-fi channel, and it could show you like, at maybe like 7:00 in the afternoon, like an old showing of like a Star Trek that you've not seen, and then maybe a Deep Space Nine after that, and then maybe something like, I don't know, Eureka, or and it would just be always on. This is something that Netflix is just kind of.
Could I watch random episodes of Supernatural and Buffy the Vampire Slayer at 10 a.m. in the morning?
You might even, the possibilities are endless. The possibilities are endless.
Okay, so for real though, to you guys, what are the only things that need to be live?
Sports.
Sports needs to be live. I like live television because I feel it gives what we're missing is water cooler talk. One of the things we are missing as a country is the water cooler talk, because nobody watches anything at this monoculture. We don't share things the same way unless it's a live sporting event. But growing up, we would always the day after Mondays, after Desperate Housewives, the next day at work was always the big Desperate Housewives discussion. Like, there was always these kind of like, that's what the water cooler. So, you can't we try to have a show talking about Supergirl, but we can't get together because we can't watch it all at the same time. We're all watching Widow's Bay at different speeds and everything. And like, it's hard to have that.
Getting sick or something. I don't know.
But it's difficult. So it's easier on all this because we can watch it at our own speed and our own pace. But at the same time, we've lost that community of being able to talk about it all at once, kind of thing. I mean, so I like
to bring it back to the pit. Like, that was appointment television for me. I was there sitting Sunday nights. Game of Thrones. I mean, House of the Dragon.
Game of Thrones. Yeah, it's still a thing. Like, it's just HBO is the only one that seems to be doing it.
I loved watching Lost live because you could live tweet and you were catching things, and then they were adding in things to the show like commercials that were for things that were part of the Lost lore that weren't real companies. So people would catch it and immediately research it and post it online before the show was even over. So I love that kind of interaction for those kinds of events. But I mean, binging is kind of killed that. Like, nobody wants to sit and binge for 10 hours and just tweet about it. Sports is really the only live event unless you're like premiering something. Like, if they got something that was going to be a big thing, they should premiere it like on a night at a certain time and just let one episode air, and then maybe next week just drop however you want to drop the episodes.
But I hate this, but reality TV also plays really well live. Love Island is huge live. Like, Love Island goes nuts. Same for American Idol. Same, competition reality shows that are like that. That stuff live is insane. So but that's kind of sportsy too, I guess, in a way, even though it's not.
But that's very bottom dollar because that's the cheapest thing you can produce at live. And so if they want to encourage this, they probably are going to put out more live reality type shit on something like this than anything else, than any kind of written material, any kind of like sitcom. I mean, they could bring back a lot of different kind of TV and reinvent it as well. But like, I'm kind of excited to see it, but I ain't paying for it.
Well, especially Netflix prices. They're the most, I don't know if they're the most expensive, but they're one of them for sure.
I mean, they keep going up.
And they keep going up. And I think that they really do want you to treat Netflix like it is the all-encompassing television. So you go there for it. And you can find anything that.
If Netflix would send me some kind of like box device that I could hook up to my TV and then.
yeah. Something like just a Netflix box. Yeah.
Netbox. Boxflix.
All
right.
Physical media. Well, own the stuff you enjoy and watch it over and over again, because I swear to God, every service that we have, when you go look at the top 10, most of the stuff people watch is 10 to 15 years old.
Yeah.
No one's watching new shit. And if a new movie drops, it's like maybe there for a little bit, but then, especially Netflix films, it's like they're in the top 10 and then just fades away.
At this point, every streaming service is too expensive, except for
Pluto TV.
Pluto's still free.
That only costs you your time.
I got Tubi with ad blockers.
There you go.
I don't even mind. I don't even mind ads that much because I grew up with commercials like on live.
As long as they're different ads, I just don't want the same.
As long as they're different ads.
Time.
I hate most streaming services give you like the weird movie theater ads that you're like, I don't know why I'm not like they feel like the ads that are either on or were on at 2:00 in the morning. These weird like selling, I don't know, the tape that it could hold back water. Or they're the weird like Coke ads that you see in movie theaters. I'm like, this is not a real Coke ad. This is a movie theater Coke ad.
There used to be ads for Coke on TV.
There used to be.
And the 80s were wild.
Now it's more GLP-1s.
If you're wondering, if the original GLP-1 Coke, if you're wondering what these two guys, how they would program a TV show or a TV station, we have two shows for that. You can find last week where Clay programs his own TV station, and then a few weeks ago, I guess months now, around May timeline, you can find Jeff's show. I won't be doing that, but they had a good time, so I'm glad. Sometimes you just gotta let the kids play, you know. Let them tire themselves out, and then put.
One day, someone's gonna see those shows and go, "Let's hire these guys to run our network," because nobody's watching our network, and these guys already have a plan.
Unfortunately,
hire Netflix. We'll make live television for you, Netflix. We've already done it twice on this show.
That's right, and unfortunately, it's gonna be 100 years from now, so we'll all be dead.
Yeah.
But maybe they'll clone us back. That'll be our Futurama moment.
They're working
we
on
get brought back just to program TV. Cool.
All right, let's swing into our main topic. I'll still use the. So initially, when I planned out the show, I had to build a news segment at the beginning of it, which we have just completed. The last news bit was supposed to be the Odyssey thing, so I could say this transition. Hey, speaking of movies, we're in the throes of summer right now, and I was I look a lot.
Are we ever? Go outside.
Are we ever in the throes of summer?
I don't go outside.
Josh could not be here with us today, so we scrambled to make a show, and I was like, you know what? We're in the middle of summer. A lot of people are into this Summerween stuff. This is the fusion of summer and Halloween.
I'm glad you explained that because
I didn't know what it was either.
Have you guys not seen Summerween? It's all over my algorithm. No. And I think it's maybe I'm in the goth girl algorithm because
my algorithm knows how to take me to places with the word "ween" in them.
Or the band Ween.
Or the band. Oh, that's a good band though. Anyway, so I put together just a little slide. I thought, Clay loves horror movies. Danny loves summer. What a better way to talk about summer Halloween movies. Do you guys have favorite summer Halloween movies? Is the question. And I pulled up, I made a little thing here, a graphic, so that we could at least have a jumping off point. If you want to show that.
Boom.
Look at that. Boom. Look at all those summer Halloween movies, summer horror movies.
Look at that quality. AI could never.
AI could never. Look at this. Look at this cut and pasting job I've done. Do you guys like watching horror movies in the summer? I love it.
Who
doesn't?
I think everyone. There's a few things, so maybe I'm interested to see what you put on here and what else I could think of. But Midsummer is a movie that I only watch once and once.
Yeah. I've seen it twice because after I watched it the first time, there was like so much I missed that I went back to really watch it. And like you do miss out with seeing that at home and not in the theater.
Yeah.
Midsummer is the most. This is some white people shit. I'm out of here. Like if I, a horror movie is like you put yourself in the thing, and people are always like, why are people? Why are like there'd have to be way more hot Swedish girls for me to stick around. Because once we get into the big barn where everybody's sleeping together, I'm like, y'all, I got sleep apnea. Nobody's getting sleep.
Well, then I have a documentary for you.
Okay, good.
We watched this last night called "Bring Me the Beauties," a model cult.
Oh,
it's a cult.
They'd be in trouble.
It took place in the 80s and 90s, and it is a wild ass story. And this guy was the top male model at the time, and he was totally in a cult, and he tells this whole story.
Amazing. But I'd be like, hey, you guys got a bear in a cage. That's cool. And then I'd just nope off to Amsterdam to do drugs is how I would handle Midsummer. I would miss out on the whole thing.
Yep.
Because
all right,
second
Jeff,
that they're like,
whenever you want to give me a signal to go to the next slide or say slide, probably the best, most efficient way.
Okay, well, we're going to stay on the slide for a bit because each slide is different for the different topic.
Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't want to peek ahead, so I didn't know.
Yeah, so we're just gonna stick on this one for a bit. Have you guys seen Sleepaway Camp?
Oh yeah, that's an iconic horror ending that if you've never seen it, go enjoy it. It is. I love Sleepaway Camp, and the ending will totally freak you out.
I've actually never seen Sleepaway Camp, so it's definitely on my list of like, oh, this feels like you should have watched this already at some point.
Yeah, it's a must see. It's a must see, and then the fact that they have sequels to it is amazing. So like, go watch the first one, and come back and report what you think of the ending.
I'm gonna need a reaction video, Danny, when you watch this. I'm gonna need a perhaps maybe even a live stream reaction.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give you a preview.
I will tell you this. At some point, you're gonna drop that phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I fall asleep and it goes in my face.
Nope, not at all. If you fall asleep, you've been watching the wrong movie.
Exactly.
Oh, this is Sleepy Camp.
Yeah. This is just an ASMR camp video. Yeah, it's got a crazy ending. We honestly can't say too much about it because it's
right.
It'll give everything away. But I will say, acting. The worst top-notch acting I've ever seen in a movie. Like, it is not good acting, but it is the best acting kind of thing.
Nice.
And some great kills too.
I think they've done a screening of it recently at the Texas Theater.
I mean, if we could find a screening, that should be a next issue podcast outing. Honestly,
unless it's at the Texas Theater, they need those seats. I can't.
Yeah, bring your own seat. How about the Lost Boys? You guys mess around with the Lost Boys? That's a classic.
Oh yeah, one of the greatest soundtracks.
And it feels like a summer movie also because it's the boardwalk and all that stuff,
Yeah. I love younger people discovering the Lost Boys and they're like, because like these aren't just Lost Boys, these are hot boys. So like, the fashion statements in this movie are incredible. And I really like this film.
Didn't Donnie Cates used to call himself a 90s vampire?
Yeah.
That's that aesthetic, that Lost Boys aesthetic.
There's a stage version of it now, and the saxophone player gets the biggest pop when he hits the stage.
Does he have a little toy saxophone like in that Jimmy Fallon skit?
I think it's a full-on saxophone.
Oh, okay.
Friday the 13th, classic.
Yes.
So I've watched these a lot, and the evolution of this franchise is so interesting because they have such surprises, but they kind of set up a genre of like, people should not go out in the camp. And was this before Sleepaway Camp? Which one was first? No, now I'm wondering that.
I think Friday the 13th was before, but I really don't know, honestly.
Sleepaway Camp is 1983, and Friday the 13th is 1980, I thought.
Yeah, I think
that sounds right.
1980, yeah.
Yeah. If you had said that more confidently, I would have believed you. I wouldn't even have you to look it up.
I can't trust my memories anymore, so I sometimes will go like, I think it's within this range, but yeah, this is 3 years after Friday the 13th.
Now, I will say, looking at this list, I wonder if we're missing some more modern stuff because this is all relatively outside of 2 films. Everything is from the 90s and prior. Which
Now
no matter what,
this is why I come to you.
Yeah. No matter what we want to tell ourselves, this is the 90s were a long time ago now. Sorry, millennials.
No.
Millennials, you're old.
Because I could not think of any more. Fear Street was the closest. I could and I've only seen. I think I've seen 2 out of the 3 of them.
That's funny because they were meant to be watched as a trilogy. Like Netflix literally did the whole shtick of like, we'll release 1 per week, and I like that Jeff said, "No, I'm good." Unless you watch like the first one and the last one and just noped out on the middle one for some reason, which would have been even funnier.
I don't even know which ones I watched. I just I feel like
the first one, the last one you would know if it was that one because that one takes place back in like the 1800s. So like there's like
that one. Nope, I did not see that one.
So you probably watched the more modern ones. There was like one in the 90s, one in the 70s, and then the last one takes all the way back to the 1600s. So you would know. You would know if you were watching the. So
I've only seen the first 2. I noped out on the 3rd. By that point, I was done.
Yeah,
Jaws is the quintessential summer horror movie. I think.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you don't get any better than that. And then I Know What You Did Last Summer. But if you have more modern ones, I would love to. We could add to this list.
Well,
or Clay, if you've got some crazy ones.
This is the one time I'm going to recommend.
Oh boy,
a remake and the original because they both give you the sense of the hot summer just beating you down. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes.
And the remake, because if just watching those actors, you know it's hot. You know it's summer in Texas, and it's just miserable every moment the sun is beating down on you. Like and if you just want to stay inside and be cold and think about what it's like outside, those movies really show you how Texas cooks.
Could you imagine doing like a drive-in movie of that film, but you're just in a dirt patch, like in the middle of Texas, and you don't get your car. You're just like in a lawn chair out in this dirt patch in Texas.
Tell me this doesn't say summer to you.
I figured because she's pretty much sweating that whole movie. That movie does show Texas in such a day, but is it even filmed there?
I don't know. Half of the films that are supposed to be in Texas are not here. Because so I don't trust anything anymore. I will say after a quick you Googleizing, I joked about watching Nope, but actually, Us is a summer horror movie, right? Because they have their own boardwalk and their own pier, and it was also, you can tell, heavily inspired by a lot of those things, like you were just talking about the boardwalks and the summer fun and stuff like that. So definitely one of those. I think also what do you call it? I know it's not a movie, but like Widow's Bay will probably become like a Summerween type of watch.
That feels very Summerweeny.
Yeah. This other list I found also has X in it, the Mia Goth film.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I wouldn't associate that with like the summer, other than it's hot where they are shooting this movie.
Yeah.
It isn't
gives you that vibe.
Maxine does live in Texas, so what else we got? Oh, this Clay might know about this one. Sergio Martino's Italian giallo film Torso.
No, I don't know. I'm not a fan of his work. Like,
you're not a giallo fan?
Yeah, I'm not a fan, and I will watch his work like when it's like on Joe Bob or something where someone really kind of gets into the history and the details of what his work is. Because his films for me are hit and miss. So sorry, I'm not the pure horror fan like that.
I figured if somebody in the three of us, no shade at you, Jeff.
No, none taken.
I just figured Jeff Clay was the safer pick. And then you have one more here, which I mean, classic summer film. It's in the name. I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yes,
Ooh.
I know
What a
you did.
bonkers premise. This kid movie can't happen anymore in nowadays with like the internet and like social media and stuff. Because those kids would be live streaming from their car, and then you're gonna see everything happen. Which I'm almost disappointed the remake that just happened. I think it was a TV series. Did not like lean more into that aspect of it, like to change like you can't hide it anymore because like everybody's on social media and that would even in a remote, little
What
town
is
or
it?
whatever.
This just had like a remake, didn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I-
So the remake
oh,
did
yeah.
not lean into that.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't even really a remake. It was like a requel because Freddie Prinze Jr. was back and
Yeah.
Jennifer Love Hewitt was back. Obviously, you can't bring Sarah Michelle Gellar back because her character did not make it. But she could have come back as the twin of her character or something. Like I love that
evil
kind of
twin.
dumb bullshit on the movies.
The twin returns.
Yeah. It
Hey,
was the
David
twin
Lynch
of-
did it, or it had
Yeah.
a look-alike, I guess.
Yeah.
I've got
Prestige
one.
did
I've got a horror movie I saw too young that
Of
gives
course.
you the summer vibes. It's etched in my brain. It's an Australian film called Lost Weekend. You can probably stream it free on Canopy, but it is a couple that go into nature and kind of abuse nature as their relationship is falling apart, and nature takes revenge on them.
Oh.
Yeah. Lost
Nice.
Weekend. It's 1978 film. It's an Australian film. It's worth checking out.
I love it.
I'm trying to think. Was the happening during the summer?
No,
I guess
No.
it was the springtime.
not
right?
again. No.
Listen, that movie. If you remove Mark Wahlberg, I don't want to use AI for anything. But if we did it just to recast Mark Wahlberg's character from The Happening,
What about
You're
this though? Hold on. I'm getting out of hand now. What if we
Oh.
remove Mark Wahlberg from every movie?
I'm trying.
No,
to think.
I still need him saying, I think we got ourselves a transformer here.
Except
Yeah.
for Transformers. What if we remove Mark Wahlberg from every movie except Transformers?
We can't lose the classic Transformer character of Texan engineer Cade Yeager.
Cade Yeager.
Reed Yeager.
The
Hey,
most
that's a good
Texan
transition
name
spot
ever.
for me to. Is speaking of movies that we all love, I'm going to transition to the next topic. On our summer movie grab bag. Yeah, let's go to the next slide. I brought this up in our Discord the other day. So Odyssey coming out in a week. We're all super excited for it, even though none of us have bought our tickets yet. Growing up, I loved a good summer movie blockbuster. To the point where I like the anticipation, the swelling of excitement and then especially when we were younger, before there was online ticket sales where you could reserve your seat and you had to fight. You had to go wait in line on the midnight screening to go and see these movies. Is there any movie from your past where you're just like, you feel that like it still sticks with you, that well of excitement when you're thinking about like the trailers that were coming out before the movie dropped, and you just got so pumped and excited for it and you couldn't wait to go see it? Is there anything like a lot of these for me, a lot of this comes from movies from the past. I don't get this feeling that much anymore. Maybe the last time I felt it was Endgame-ish.
I kind of
but,
have it going into this weekend with the Odyssey.
It is coming back for the Odyssey, just mostly based on that cast for me.
My stamina may not be the same, but there's pills for that, so like I can get excited.
But like for me, the ultimate was the '89 Batman. Like there was no getting over the hype for that. My brain was on fire the whole time up until I saw that movie. So do you guys have stories of movies from like your previous summers, the big summer blockbusters, where you're just like, I cannot wait to see this movie, like, and you were sat in line day one?
Like Batman was one, obviously, just as a comic book fan, because you had set through kind of these pulp characters that you were like, yeah, but we're talking like Marvel and DC are the comic book characters we want to see. And then like Batman was coming. And then there was Michael Keaton, like just the debates that are on now, but not as mean. Like people were just kind of like, can the guy who was in Mr. Mom and Night Shift, can that guy be Batman? And he can.
It's because back then they had to write letters in order to complain.
And that was how people complained. But like, I kind of want to go back to that. You can only complain if you handwrite a letter.
You had to be at least literate to complain.
But I will admit, like Jurassic Park, when I hear the theme or I see the scene, when they're like to see the dinosaurs, that is to me peak box office summer fun cinema. That is the cool moment of the movie and the shift when everything starts to change for the actors or for the characters. I just love that because it's like there's this sense of joy in it, in the story and in the music and everything that's kind of uplifting. So I love that moment in Jurassic Park more than anything. And then it becomes a horror film. So
yeah, for sure.
For me, where's Jeff going?
He's fixing
well,
something.
Fine then, Jeff. You won't hear my story.
I'm here, Daniel. I'm here for
rude.
you.
I guess I'll just have to roll back and watch the episode. I was gonna say, for me, I remember I was on the cusp of like, I was going to the movies pretty hardcore on the cusp of like reserving your seats and not. And one of the last films that we had to actually make a line for midnight was the first Transformers film, the Michael Bay Transformer.
Yeah.
And then there was a lot of extra hype because the rumors online was that there was a secret trailer that they were gonna bring up for an upcoming film we didn't know what the film was. So like going to Transformers at midnight, going to then with the anticipation of like being in line, getting good seats, and then you get the first teaser for Cloverfield. That was a really cool summer experience that Jeff will know nothing about. He'll have to go watch the episode. No, I was not talking about Cloverfield. I was talking about Transformers came out.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I was excited for Transformers.
And like all the episode 1, 2, and 3, I get nostalgic for, but I don't go watch those movies because I don't find them as entertaining. I'm
gonna tell you, Dark of the Moon is pretty good. Like,
I'm talking about episode 1 of Star Wars. No, Star Wars. Because those were movies I camped out for that were big summer blockbusters, and so I have like this personal connection to those because I've met friends. I camped out with my stepson for them, so it was like bonding that we did during that time. But like I don't watch The Phantom Menace. I don't watch those three.
To me, Phantom Menace was my first Star Wars. So like the first one I watched at the theater. I didn't really watch Star Wars movies before that.
I have rewatched like the podcast scene because I kind of am excited for the new Star Wars game that is like just
the pod racer.
The racing. Well, no, they have a racing game that's coming out in November.
I do want to see the special edition with where Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan have a podcast. They just
that would be great.
Qui-Gon, it is like. Unfortunately, Qui-Gon's got like a Joe Rogan-esque type of setup.
Oh no!
It's called Forced Opinions or something like that.
Yeah. Yoda's like, "What do you mean you're having Count Dooku on your show? We have to listen to him. Keep an open mind."
I do have I saw episode 1 in New Mexico because I went to SMU. And their summer school is up in New Mexico. But so I have a special relationship because it was a small theater. It's New Mexico back in the 90s. So like the Megaplex, which was still kind of a burgeoning thing even back then, had not made it out there, so it was still a small theater that I went to go see it in. There was not the crazy. There was still a line, but it was small. Taos, New Mexico, is where I was. So it was only like 12 people in line. Like it wasn't like the huge like lines that you would see from the news clips where people
were to get to the front.
And I was still fighting to get to the front. And then you walk out of the movie, and you're like, for me, a man who grew up like outside of Dallas, like. You walk out of that movie and you're in the mountains of New Mexico, and I'm just like, well, this is like the perfect thing for me. So I loved that movie. Like the movie itself is like Clay. I'm just like, it's okay, but the experience around seeing the movie is top notch for me.
Yeah, and I think it's people our age that have experiences with film, because we had to go stand in line. We had to go we had to go see movies to see trailers. We couldn't see them, online for a long time. One of my favorite movie memories, my mom passed away earlier this year and would take us to the movies as kids. And one of my favorite memories of my mom is taking us to go see Empire Strikes Back, because it was over at North Park 1 and 2, which at the time wasn't very big. And the line was so big that they would make you line up outside. And so we were second in line. So for my mom to get there early enough for us to be second in line, she really, helped build the nerd in me with moments like that. And so we stood in line, and there was this mother-daughter who were in front of us, and it started to rain, and they pulled out like trash bags, and we all got under this cover. And like this happened in 1980, but it's still such a memory to me that I can remember all these little moments from it. And I have a Star Wars tattoo that's kind of dedicated to all these moments of just how Star Wars has kind of like been a part of my life. And so that was one of the first times ever, because I just remember it so vividly, of like, this is the summer, this is when we go to the movies, and this is what happens. And from then on out, like, that's how we celebrated summer, was at the movies.
Yeah, similar. I have a Star Wars tramp stamp that says, "Now this is pod racing."
Oh boy, there's something we need to do for the Patreon.
What, a reveal?
Yeah, reveal that.
Reveal.
The other movie I wanted to bring up about a summer experience like this was I think, I don't know if it was a summer film, but the original Paranormal Activity, because they had so much hype of like, I think this shit really happened or whatever. Like, we didn't know, right? We didn't know that it was back in the day. Back in the day when like the internet was kind of going crazy, and the Wikipedia was like not very clear on like if it really happened or not. So all we were seeing was like they would also do those ads with reactions of like the crowd being super scared in the night filter or whatever. I think according to the internet it was around September, so maybe like a late summer, early fall. But that was a fun one, because that one was still something that we had to go get in line, and it was at midnight. And like, I remember I watched it in a theater with a bunch of my friends, but we were all scattered because we got there late. So like we were all separated from each other in the theater, and then driving home late at night on 635, and because we went to North Park, driving back us on 635 and just looking in my rearview mirror like paranoid that there was something behind me. Yeah,
the
that was
fear
cool.
seeping into. The Dark Knight was a pretty big summer release, but mostly what I remember all the hype. Of course, Heath Ledger passing away before it came out was big.
Yeah,
and then there was that theater shooting the opening weekend, like
Illinois or Aurora, Colorado.
Yeah. We went Thursday night, so like then we found out about that like the day after. We went to a midnight screening of that. That was pretty nuts.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was really hyped for what was it? Peter Jackson's King Kong.
Yeah.
But it was so long because we went at midnight. Like I didn't make it through I fell asleep in the theater. It's one of the only times where I've fallen asleep in the theater because that movie is so long. And like
it is very long.
it's exciting, but like sometimes there's a few slow moments in it. And I fell asleep when King Kong was getting to the city, and I
Wow.
woke up when he had fallen off the building.
This is a real letterbox review. I fell asleep during this part.
And it had nothing to do with the film. I think the film is fine. I don't know that it's Peter Jackson's best film because he made 3 Lord of the Ring movies, but
that as much I don't like. So you miss out on the things when you can pick your seat beforehand because none of us go like now we all know that you can get to the theater like 20 minutes after the movie, after the start time, and you're still going to maybe catch like 5 minutes of trailers or whatever. But so you miss out on the whole like waiting in line and having to rush to find your seat, and then that whole experience is easier, but it's also gone.
Yeah.
So there's that trade-off.
Kids nowadays will never know the anxiety of trying to reserve like 5 seats while your friends are coming in from the restroom.
Yeah, just stuff on seats and seats. No, these are taken. These are taken.
These are saved. These are saved. And then people like, you can't save that many seats. Shut up, old man.
But I don't think I think that the also being in line now with people just don't want to interact. Like you would probably see more World Star videos of people being in line for a movie than anything, because look at the lines that are being formed for Pokemon cards and those fights that break out between that fan base. I mean,
is it because we don't stand in lines anymore? We just have lost that ability to like
standing in line.
We don't. I guess there's a level of tolerance we all have, and it's kind of broken. And then there's a level of the way people behave in public that is broken. Because we talk about third, like a movie theater should kind of be the movie part of a movie theater is not a third space friendly thing, but everything around that is kind of third spacey. But we've taken the third spacey part out of it. Yeah, let's not talk about spacey right now.
I think third spacey is canceled.
Third spacey is canceled. We have to cancel all of them. I would not ever go see a midnight movie right now though.
I don't even if I physically could stay awake.
I don't think I could. Yeah, I was just like, no. I am glad that they started pushing those up earlier.
It's not, if it's 9 p.m. I'm already like, we could call it a day.
Yeah, I think I talked about this. I don't have the shirt for it from when the Fast and Furious 9 came out. Shelby and I did the marathon viewing at Alamo Drafthouse, where you watched every movie that led up to the midnight premiere of Fast and Furious 9. And it was in one of the smaller theaters, but like we were the only people that stayed the whole time because people would come and go. Like they would maybe leave during one movie and come back, but we stayed there the whole time. And man, I could never do that again.
Their mistake was that they brought tuna salad sandwiches. So by the time the last movie kicked on, I think the only marathon I've done was for the Dark Knight Rises. They did all 3 movies leading up to the midnight release of Dark Knight Rises, and I did it at the IMAX and at the Cinemark on 635. So yeah, I was there. My buddy joined me for the last movie, but I was there. I remember leaving work early to go get in line to get a good seat for that. So
would you do one of those for Dune? Would you sit through the first 2 Dune movies before the third one?
I don't know if I could. Especially, you know what? I think Dune's a trilogy that won't play well back to back, because the second film is a lot of recap from the first film.
Yeah.
Like the first 20 minutes of it is a lot of recap, which I appreciated because
your bathroom break.
It's a dense book, man. It's a dense series.
I would probably do like an Infinity War Endgame back to back. I could probably still work on something like that. Maybe that might be a good thing to like which our favorite movie trilogies or something like that. I think my brother
go to the theater and watch a trilogy.
Yeah. I think my brother and a friend went to watch when they released the 4th John Wick. They did a marathon before it at Alamo. I don't know if they went to all of them, but
I would do one for the Spider-Verse movies before the 3rd one comes out.
Oh yeah. Those are pretty active too. Like that's the other thing. It's got to be a movie that, as much as hyped as I was for Barbenheimer, I knew that I couldn't watch both movies back to back, like back to back.
Can you
I
watch
was,
Doomsday?
no, I think I
That's
would. I would
that's
want
like
to enjoy
6
them.
hours of your day.
Yeah,
Because
I would. The problem is that I want to enjoy the films, right? So I want to make sure to be able to like give both of them my full commitment. And at this point, like, I need a little break in between 3 hours of stuff. Um,
yeah,
because
Doomsday is a full that's a full work day. That
I
is like
was
a full
lucky.
work day.
So for Barbie, yeah, well, yeah, sure. I get 6 hours of work done a day. Um, for Barbie, I found here's what I did. I saw that there was a Barbie watch party on Wednesday at North Park, but it was sold out. But I went anyways. Like I just bought a ticket for a different movie, and I went into because there was a Dolby, so I knew there's only one Dolby theater. So I went in, and then I just waited till everybody was seated, and I grabbed the seat where nobody was sitting. Eventually, those people showed up, and I did have to move, and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I must have sat in the wrong seat." Great, the Oscar went to me that day. Uh, but yeah, I wanted to watch Barbie, and I watched it like the Wednesday before it came out, and then I watched Oppenheimer on Thursday. So I watched them back to back days, but different days. Which is probably what I'm going to do.
What happens in a party Barbie movie?
There was just people were very excited. They were all dressed up. I really had never seen so many people wearing pink, which was cool. And you could also afterwards buy the. I do have the Barbie. I guess it's not a popcorn bucket, but it's like her car.
Oh,
and
okay.
then like I only have one Barbie doll, and it's the Barbie from the film, and her car.
And it wasn't a popcorn bucket?
I think you could put popcorn in the car, maybe like the Lobo thing, but like I don't stupid. I always give away my popcorn anyways. Like whenever I buy a bucket and they give me a thing of popcorn, I just find the family that just walked in and I give it to them and try to explain this isn't weird. I just came for the I had to tell them I just came for the bucket because obviously if a stranger approaches you with a popcorn bucket, like
I swear I didn't put arsenic on your popcorn. Do you want this?
Yeah,
Do you want this popcorn?
Well, for how many years before, like there was a long time where I would go in with my phone and check for needles on the seat.
I would totally take free popcorn because I'm always hoping for the free drugs that we were told about as kids would be handed out.
I know. Can you imagine saving so much money on razors because they put them inside your apples?
I'm hoping it's just dusted with some LSD or something.
Yeah.
Put some mushrooms in my
I think it's funny that parents just thought that people would waste their drugs
on kids.
On kids.
I just want to see this kid really high.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, speaking of popcorn buckets,
hello. God, we're
before the popcorn bucket, there was other kind of movie tie-ins with sometimes when a big tentpole movie would come out back in the day, there would be something, and this you still see this today, a tie-in with a fast food restaurant or something along those lines. Clay brought this up earlier because we've got the X-Men 97 television show happening right now, and there is an X-Men 97 meal happening at where is it? Hot Dave's Chicken or wherever.
Dave's Hot Chicken.
Yeah, what a crazy combo. The X-Men known for loving hot chicken.
When you get your little police your action figure, they don't even fuck around and call it a Happy Meal. It's a damn adult meal. It's $17.99.
Yeah, it's for the people that watch X-Men 92.
It's for us and the people listening.
Yeah, 97.
There's a long history of tie-in merchandise with our fast food. We've got some examples up here.
Are any of these pictures from y'all stuff, or are these all?
Oh, these are all from the internet. But I do have some of those Star Wars glasses not with me.
Those are cool.
I do have this one Batman from the 1989 Batman film. This is a Taco Bell Batman film cup. But I know that Clay loves a good collectible.
Hold on,
We-
let me highlight you, Clay, and then we can also see. So
Okay.
Jeff, you want to show us your cup again, and then
Yeah.
we'll move on
so
to Clay.
this is the
Give the-
Batman 1989 Taco Bell collectible
What
Batmobile
did
cup.
Mountain Dew did Baja Blast exist back then?
I don't believe so. I don't think
It's
this is.
a
I think
newer
this is
thing,
pre
right?
Baja
Okay.
Blast.
So that
Yeah.
cup has never tasted the bliss of a Baja Blast.
I mean, I could make it happen today.
All right, and then
I
here's
use
Clay's
these
stuff.
as storage around here, so I was looking for all the cups
Ooh,
I had.
lenticular. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so you've
that is
got
cool.
Slurpee
that's quite
cups.
evocative there.
Here's my first stack.
Oh,
So we've got.
This is exciting.
Clay is a thirsty boy, as you can see.
We've got.
Are they all lenticular? Because I heard them.
Yeah, a lot of them. So you've got the Incredible
Yeah.
Hulk with Abomination. Some of these are stuck in here. Iron Man. Just
Oh, that's fun.
Nice. Those are from. So these are all from 7-Eleven.
yeah.
The Avengers ones.
I didn't even know
Oh,
that they did
the
Slurpee
X-Men.
cups.
The X-Men ones aren't. So that's how.
Oh.
X-Men
Oh
3.
yeah, everyone's favorite character, that one mutant that can tell you what their powers are. Hell yeah.
Wolverine.
And
An
Warren
angel.
Warrington the third.
That
one
should be a
is.
small Slurpee cup. Because
Is that from Origins? Oh, that's so
Yes, it's from Origins.
Could you imagine
Where's the
getting
bandit
Liev
cup?
Schreiber to sign your Slurpee cup?
funny. Yeah. Ooh.
Alright.
As the movies went on, Clay went to get. Oh, you got two Black Widows, a big one and a little one. Oh.
Or
boy.
Sif.
Ooh, Lady Sif.
That's a good one. I would
Jamie
get Jamie Alexander to
Yeah.
sign my Slurpee cup. That sounds
I don't
dirty.
think you can say that. Yeah, Jeff. You're gonna get canceled. Excuse me, ma'am.
Can you sign my Slurpee cup?
Fucking bodyguards tackling you to the ground.
Iron Man 2. You got
Ooh,
the
whiplash.
Oh, that's cool.
Mickey Rourke cup.
I want a Mickey Rourke, the wrestler Slurpee cup. No,
The
the
Hangover
hangover.
Slurpee cup?
Okay, that is the first stack. Hold
That's
on.
just cups.
Wow. I didn't get a chance to say my joke
If you stay
while
till
Clay's
the end of the
looking for his
stream, we're
thing.
gonna give you Clay's address so you can go steal these.
Yes.
But you have to subscribe.
That,
Clay's address will be
oh,
on our
shit.
Patreon.
I know what this is. Okay, so do you guys remember Taco Bell KFC when they did episode 1? They put out some cups that would be like this and then have a cup topper.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I have all the cup toppers. I guess I didn't realize I had one of the cups in here, but that had
That
it had
looks like
Jar
5 on.
Jar. Yeah, it had Sebulba, pretty much all the aliens that were cup toppers. I have that in a box somewhere here in the house.
We have quick shout out to the Bucketheads. They stream with those and they have the bucket, the toppers. X-Men. Yeah.
Original X-Men.
Ooh, Halle Berry.
You don't drink out of any of these, do you?
Fuck no way.
So
Well, you're
I used to
insane.
drink out of this, and then I decided to stop because it was
Well, just don't wash
talking
it.
about-
You could drink out of it. Just don't wash it.
just never wash it.
And the rest are all Hangover.
What a
Oh,
crazy!
I thought that was a Collateral Tom Cruise one.
Oh,
The first one, but it's Bradley Cooper. I think.
oh yeah.
Oh God.
Even the monkey got a cup.
Wow.
Oh,
Can
but
we look
then
those up on eBay?
the main guy doesn't get one. Not the main guy, but the guy that gets lost.
Oh no.
My joke that I made for this segment, I want to get it out because I think it's good. That there is no charbroiled Charybdis burger at Burger King. I feel like if you had an Odyssey tie-in, the charbroiled Charybdis burger, you did get them. Oh, I forgot that I'm so excited about these because those are great designs. Look at those; those are amazing. Those are so beautiful. I think.
And
Which
I
love
have
Hey
the-
Little
I
Caesar.
have the Fantastic Four up in my garage, so these will go back up in the garage when I'm done.
Oh, How,
Do they have?
how much
Is there
is a
pizza still in those
is that
boxes? Little.
which box is that, Clay? Which size of Little Caesars is that?
This is you have to order the Weberoni, which is just like diced pepperoni, which is really good because it crisps up when you toast it. So it's a real good reheated pizza.
Is that an homage to the where's my layout for that?
You know what? Still better than John Romita Jr.'s 1,000. No, I'm just kidding.
Is that an homage to the Batman pizza?
Yeah, looks like the Batman.
This looks like
That
a Little
Batman
Caesars
pizza.
box.
I think it is a Little Caesars box, and I wish I had ordered that pizza when it was out. Because look at that thing. That's beautiful.
Well, Clay, I'm happy to tell you that there are 7 total hangover cups. Oh, no, sorry. No, there are 5 total hangover cups, and you can get about $50 for them. Or you can get the collection for $50 on eBay. But, like I said, if you join our Patreon today, we'll give you Clay's address at the end, and then you can go fight it out.
I would like that Godzilla cup. That I don't know where it's from. I think it's a Taco Bell, but it's the cup is within a Godzilla stand. It looks like.
Yeah,
the 3D down there at the bottom, and I think that's cool. I also know that's obviously by far the worst Godzilla movie, but I kind of love it.
I love
a weird spot. It's got a weird spot in my heart that I will not let go.
People have come around on that, I think.
I don't know. I don't know if they've come around on it, but
the Taco Bell cup is about $30 online, but it doesn't come with it's a different cup though. The one that I saw here, the Taco Bell one. It doesn't have the wraparound thing.
Oh.
So,
and I do love the old school glass collectible glass cups are by far.
Yeah. Well, I think if I wanted anything from this picture that Jeff put up here, would definitely be the Batman Forever cups are really cool, and they are probably solid. Like you'll never be able to break those.
I've actually seen those at thrift stores.
And, you see them I see them out occasionally. They're kind of so when I see like the collectible, like especially the glasses, I'll see them anywhere between $8 and $20 in resale shops and county fairs and wherever I am.
Yeah. I used to have those Empire Strikes Back glasses, and I wish I could get those again.
Yeah, anytime I see those, if they're under 15, I might pick them up. I'll probably pick them up if I don't have them.
Yeah.
Can I share this real quick? Because this is from this is also weird when they do like food tie-ins, but then tie it into the food itself. And this is this is from Pizza Inn's Beetlejuice pizza that had like a green topping with gummy worms because of the worms that are in Beetlejuice.
Ooh, that's gross. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
No.
Yeah,
I can't do it. My food should not be green.
Ecto Cooler was green.
Is there more? I don't think I've ever had an Ecto Cooler, and probably my body thanks me for that.
Yeah. That was the last. No, that's it. That's it. That was my last topic.
Yeah, but I still have like one of my early collectibles of Nightcrawler is from the Burger King kids meal when they used to put out these little CDs for X-Men. Which one is this one? Evolution.
No.
And you would get an action figure with a mini CD that would like tell you about the character or had a cartoon. I don't remember.
Like an episode, I thought, right? Like one of his
an episode.
I think so.
Oh, it had a full episode on this?
But they rarely did Nightcrawler as like kind of the same way Dave's is doing. Like, there's not a Nightcrawler figure yet. But
you know what I love about that Wolverine, and slight spoilers for X-Men 97. It's like the Wolverine without the adamantium in his bones.
Right.
So like he's a little more like that whole arc is insane because he starts becoming more of an like animalistic. It's explained that because his powers are in fighting constantly the adamantium in his body, like he was always meant to become more like a beast, not beast the character, but like more beastly,
animalistic,
yeah, more berserker. So Jeff, you were saying
I'm loving X-Men 97.
Oh, so good. Apocalypse has never been so back, baby.
Oh my god, so good! Like you look at that turd of a film, and then you go and they did this with a cartoon, dude, and you had millions.
Yeah.
I need to. When is it ending? That's my question. Because is it being
Probably
released
like
weekly?
5 weeks or so, maybe. I think there's like 10 episodes, so maybe 5 or 6 weeks. I don't know
Okay.
how. I don't know what they're. I don't know if they're releasing like only one a week after the first one. Because last time they did, a couple times they dropped 2, if I remember correctly. So maybe for the finale.
That's
Yeah,
probably
it's
when
really
I'll.
good, though. It's really good.
Some between that and I don't know whatever they have next on the pike. That's probably when I'll make my return to Disney Plus.
Remind me after the show, and I'll tell you a fix for your problem.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, the hemorrhoid cream. Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Yes. Hemorrhoid cream.
Sponsor is Preparation H.
Speaking of our sponsor.
Wait a minute.
Do you guys hate sitting down? I did there was like a brief moment where they were giving away media as part of the fast food meal. So like I would be interested in getting my hands on one of those I think it's Pizza Hut X-Men video cassette tapes that they gave out like years
I had
and years
those
ago.
and lost them. Yeah.
Those would be fun. And I think McDonald's, I saw while I was doing research for this bit, McDonald's used to sell VHS tapes. And so you could get these, and they would all have not for resale McDonald's stickers on them. They're kind of collectible items from according to that one.
Yeah, because it's lost media because it was like not printed massively and then was kind of seen as disposable media at the time.
Yeah.
And then some of those videos they got not in trouble, but because McDonald's was selling the videos for like $7.99 per whatever deal they had. But some of those for the movies that were being distributed through other venues, they had manufacturer list prices that were way above what McDonald's was selling them, so the retailers couldn't sell them for that. So McDonald's was underselling all these people. I think getting a VHS from your local McDonald's is
a giant corporation underselling their competition till they drive them out.
What?
Sounds like capitalism,
especially a hamburger place.
It's crazy that it's not cheaper to probably go to Chili's and get. Clay didn't like that. You don't like Chili's, Clay?
No, it's just not good anymore. It's just microwave food. I don't really think that they make anything original, and like their queso is basically a lot of the scraped meat off the grill is thrown into their queso,
and that's why they're delicious.
Okay, well then if you find it delicious, then but they used to have that used to be a place you could go get just a burger and it was fine, and now it's like $14 for something that's like kind of.
Well, I was gonna say sometimes it's easier to. I mean, it's probably better to then instead of getting to like a fast food place, you can just go to a place like Chili's or Applebee's and actually just get like cheaper food. But it's probably a lot because they're also just like Clay said, a lot of it is just a prepackaged microwave thing.
Yeah,
but I don't have a giant fryer to do my little cheese sticks at home, so
get one.
God, no.
No, get your little air fryer.
My cardiologist will not appreciate that.
Well, then maybe it's best that you don't go to Hot Dave or Dave's Hot Chicken.
That's why I haven't gone, because I don't really like spicy food. Yeah. I don't like spicy food.
My stomach can't handle it, and I got it with like the lowest amount of spice you could get without having none, and I'm good. So
instead, what I did is I talked him into going to Dave's. I keep mentioning in our friend group chat to see if I can get them to go enough times, and then I'll be like, you don't want those figures.
Give them a swing.
I'll give them a good home. I do kind of want to go. I hate Little Caesars, but I might want to go get a Barangadang just to get the box.
Those boxes are cool looking. Yeah, those boxes are awesome.
I wonder if they'll let me just buy a box. Like an empty box.
I'll pay you half for a box. The only thing I had left was the
pizza. Give me the box.
Keep your fried pepperoni.
All right.
I have the Netflix is re-releasing or doing a reboot of Little House on the Prairie, and I have the trailer if we want to try to watch that. I don't know if that'll get it kicked off or not. But
yeah, we can close out with that.
Yeah.
But I think you should play the YouTube clip that I have first. Because I think this is the scene I want to see in the Little House on the Prairie reboot. By the way, Little House on the Prairie, read the notes in the note just in case it doesn't pull up to the exact, because the YouTube video, not the trailer, should start at 3:52. I think Little House on the Prairie is one of the most boring television shows on the planet. As a kid growing up, I was like, just freaking move back to the city, you complaining bitches. Like, I don't. Why are you dragging this blind girl around in the wilderness?
Shade.
But Netflix is remaking it. But I really want to see this happen in the trailer.
All right, so
this is from the original.
Yeah, who's making this? Netflix.
Netflix, but this is the original.
You can watch the original on Peacock in between World Cup games.
Yes,
if you enjoy watching it in Spanish, or if you just don't want to see Alexis Lalas in your screen, which I also understand.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Let's see.
Here, Laura Ingalls, what have you done with that filthy animal?
Nellie, your mother wants you. Nellie! You're such a good friend, Nellie!
Life on the Prairie was rough.
Holy moly! That it's giving me what's that little movie with the little alien and the kid in the wheelchair? Yeah. Okay.
I guess if you come at the Queen, you best not miss.
Don't miss.
That was awesome. So, do they just regularly beat up crippled people? Is that what the show's about?
That's what Little House on the Prairie.
Wait, wasn't
and you
Jason
called it
Bateman in that show? Wasn't Jason Bateman in the Little House on the Prairie?
I don't think so.
Jason Bateman? I don't think so. It was
Silver Spoons.
He was on Silver Spoons, and
then
he had his own show.
What's the kid? No, I was thinking of Andy. Never mind. Yeah.
You're thinking of Ron Howard?
Ron Howard, was he in Little House on the Prairie?
No, he was on Andy Griffith.
Michael, what's his name? Michael Landon. He's he's not the only famous person, but he's the most famous from.
Okay. I knew there was somebody whose name was familiar, but not like super familiar. So let's see what this handsome man and the Little House on the Prairie are all about here.
Tell me, Mr. Ingalls, what brought you to this land?
A fresh start for my family.
Oh, Freeland. Where did you get all that Freeland from, huh?
This will be our new forever.
Who did you take it from?
Little girl? Is that your little...
Welcome to Independence, Mr. Ingalls.
There's no post office, no church, no school.
What do you think?
So small.
What we wanted, right? Be at the beginning of something.
Hello.
We're building a house.
Push her in the lake.
Neighbor neighbors.
Uh-oh.
I'd be careful if I were you.
It's nothing free about this land at all. I can't have strangers walking into my house uninvited. I think they'd say the same thing.
Questions about free land.
I've seen entire families freeze to death out here. Get taken by a fever. Wolves. It is a myth that men can make it out here alone.
We have to go back.
What about who's wrong? What if it isn't better here?
Okay. This is where we find it becoming. Who we were meant to be. How will we ever know till we try?
Little House on the Prairie. Oh, it's
July 9th. It's already out.
It's already out.
We're a little late. We'll call this a late trailer reaction. But what if I pull myself up by my bootstraps? Papa?
Yeah. What if the country just gives some white people free land from the Indians they took it from?
Right. What if?
I don't know. I just can't. It's just going to sanitize kind of the bullshit that was going on during then. And I don't know. Not that the original was like the best show in the world, but like for some reason,
As we saw
like
from the previous clip,
which I may go watch them beat up, more handicapped children if that's what Little House on the Prairie is about.
The showrunner did say that this takes a very boys approach to Little House on the Prairie, which does not make sense to me in my brain.
A very
if they
what?
do question the boys, like referencing the boys, the comic book show,
Wait.
The Boys.
Is
So
there like
I'm like,
wait, do
I
they
don't
have a
think
hero? Do they have a hero-gasm episode?
I think what they were trying to say is that it breaks the mythology of that kind of Americana, whatever. But I didn't see much of that in the trailer at all. But it supposedly questions all that the mythology built up around like the big, Western expansion, all
exactly
that stuff.
the way Laura Ingalls Wilder wanted it to be when she wrote
Right.
it. I want someone to
Exactly.
exploit my book later.
I didn't even know these were books until I saw that
Oh,
on the
yeah.
trailer.
Yes.
So
Something else for you to read. Something else.
Yeah, just it's just old Americana, from a child's perspective. But I mean, she wrote him as adult.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's it. I think we went through the show.
Yeah, we got it done. Under 2 hours. That's what I'm told.
Anything else? Anything else from you guys? Clay, Jeff, anything else? Well, cool.
No.
We did it. We
Go
did it.
watch a summer horror movie.
What
I'm
I'm
watch
gonna
it. Texas
do-
Chainsaw Massacre.
What's on my queue to watch is that martial arts film, The Furious. It's now out on digital.
Mm-hmm.
So
I want to see that. That looks
I wanna watch
awesome.
that too. And then of course we got 2 World Cup games later today. I'm out of teams. All my teams that I bought jerseys for are out. So with Belgium going out yesterday. So and
it was weird to get back to not soccer all day because
it's weird.
One night I was like, "What am I watching? What do I watch for TV now?" And I'm like,
there was no
back to my
games on
normal
Wednesday
shows.
either. So like,
Yeah.
I was like, thank God for comic books. All right. Well, cool. I don't know. Oh, I do have a cool thing. I got a chance to. I've been doing some research. There's a book coming out for written by Iman Vellani, like comic book, coming out through Image. And Monday is the FOC. I've gotten a chance to read it, and I've seen a few things with Iman Vellani on them. Her talking about the books. I'm working on a video that'll probably be out on Monday, so you guys don't miss out and pre-order Chachu from Image. Seems very interesting. She describes it as a detective noir set in the 70s from the perspective of obviously her cultural background. So yeah, it's very cool. Seems like a really interesting premise, and she just seems so excited to keep working on comic books even though they're not superhero things. And just also seems so excited to be like name dropping, like Gary Duggan is a friend of mine, and like she's working with Tiny Onion people because the book's going out through Tiny Onion. So like it's crazy that she's like just now a colleague of like, she's like, yeah, Ed Brubaker really inspired my book. And I'm like, fuck, I love Ed Brubaker. So
yeah, she's a big criminal fan.
I'll send you guys the preview, and then maybe we can talk about it later on when it comes out on a show. And then maybe next week we could do. I'm trying to think. I want to do something with Nolan, but maybe not just rank his films. Maybe like bring some films that we feel the same vibe. I don't know. We'll think about it. Brainstorm your little cable programming minds into a show for next week with the main premise around Christopher Nolan. So you were gonna show us something, Clay, because you had a.
Oh no, I was just showing.
You reading? Are you reading Birthright?
I actually got this, and I might replace some of my hardbacks because I was looking this. It's only missing a few pages my hardback has. Yeah. Oh shit! I can't get rid of my hardback Dark Knight though.
I mean, I'm not gonna get rid of them, but like these are good to have in hand in case I ever want to revisit something quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Also,
I'm
if I let
rereading this because of that.
if I let a friend borrow this and they never give it back, I'm only out $10. So like it's not the worst. And they keep reprinting these. So like I don't think I'll ever not be able to find
Yeah.
some.
I have one other book that may be controversial if you want to end on this.
Oh.
And we could talk about it in the future.
Doom allows it.
Oh. Yeah, so I bought this and I've been reading this.
Oh.
How is it?
The heck is that?
It's good. I
How big
enjoy
is
this.
it?
It's
okay.
It's going to be 3 volumes. It is
Okay.
X-Men Elsewhere. It's the John Byrne pages that came out of his forum that he did over on his site, where he was challenging himself to do a page a day, and he started just doing X-Men stories. And I mean, they're like standalone stories. I mean, it's John Byrne. It's art I grew up on, so I'm a fan of his. I'm not a fan of him as a person. This is where the art and the artist, you know, he's just said some things that I don't believe in, and he's used his forum in a negative way. But as far as his stories and stuff, this was, you know, supposed to take place after the Dark Phoenix saga. And so he just kind of picks up from there and starts telling stories. Kitty's still Sprite. Art is not on the same level that it was. He inked his own stuff with another guy. But it's good standalone stories. Like MODOK tries to take over and use a beam that's going to turn all pregnant women, their babies, into little MODOK babies. Like just weird, fun, like old school villain shit.
Children of MODOK.
Yeah. Suddenly he's not going to be alone anymore, and he's going to be the father of like these MODOK babies that are everywhere.
Here's a little overview.
And so when you kind of look at it as like, this was something that wasn't requested, put together. It was something he did on his own. And he has 3 volumes of it, and it's his take. It's not put out by Marvel, but it's done in conjunction with Marvel. And it's done from the same publisher. I believe that, oh no, it is Marvel. I thought
it's Marvel Arts, I think.
Oh, it's Abrams Books, who did the Fantastic Four book by Alex Ross.
Oh yeah.
That one
232 pages. That's pretty good. I mean, it is $40.
Yeah, and it was stuff he had done. So basically, it was the pencils they took and inked, colored, put it into this form. I do see, like, you know, there are flaws in his art, but because he's not who he used to be. But the stories are fun, you know, and you know, the art is something that makes me nostalgic, you know, during that time period. So it's almost like picking up that book with the adult mindset, and right where I left off when I was a kid of reading Dark Phoenix, you know.
Nice.
Well,
cool. Thanks for that, Clay. That was a good. I didn't even know that existed, so I'll throw it on the old someday.
Yeah, I've just seen social media hot takes on, you know, supporting this guy, not supporting this guy. I don't, you know, fucking, like, he's not making a financial. He's not doing, I think, like what Harry Potter author, what's her name, J.K. Rowling is doing. Like, he is not like funding things to go against people. He's just kind of a dick in his opinion.
He just happens to be kind of an ass.
Yeah.
So, well, great. Cool. Well, Clay's canceled, but other than that, we had a great show. Finally. Jeff also got canceled. I did get an update from bringing that clip from Little House on the Prairie. And then, I don't know, figure out where I got canceled sometime during the show. I'm sure I said something stupid. So, all right. Wait. Is this metal face?
Where did you get that?
It's from the blind bag. Don't worry, I got one for you, Clay.
Oh,
it's from
yes.
the Marvel, the DoomQuest blind bag. So we
get together. Latberry is not your costume.
Yeah, we get together for the book club anniversary thing.
I should have put out Latverian jerseys.
Oh, I would.
The World Cup.
I would definitely wear one.
They do have like I think on Marvel.com they have like a Latveria versus Wakanda versus like Atalan, you know, like a World Cup kind of like where would these
They did like soccer variants. I didn't like any of them. It feels like they rushed them. They're like, oh, we should probably cash in on this too. And then
maybe
because
it caught him by surprise.
it's all yeah, they didn't know it's coming.
They didn't know it was
I thought
The
happening.
World Cup's here.
They're like, wait,
just
I thought
4
this was
years
in the
ago.
winter. The last one was in the winter.
Yeah.
That's only because Qatar is really hot. But then, surprise, surprise, America is also pretty hot. So
Everywhere
they
is
didn't
pretty
realize
hot.
they didn't realize the effect of global warming would have on the planet in 4 years. All right, well there you go. Yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Come back. We got a whole bunch of cool stuff on the channel. If not, go watch our other videos from previous times. And thank you, Jeff, for putting this together. Thank you, Clay. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.
The most important thing in life will always be
Bill Bebo.
Twitter loves you.
Simon Center, get the fuck out.
All right, bye.
All right.
Get out of here, you weirdo.